Let's just say, for argument's sake, you set a budget of 200 grand next year that you want to bill as a recruitment consultant. What happens in June when you're only on 70? Do you give up? Morning guys, and welcome to this week's Rogers McHugh YouTube channel video and vlog. This week, for those of you that have been regular viewers of the channel, will have seen that last week we spent some time out of the business planning our goals and our budgets for 2023, and that was really the theme that I wanted to put into the video this week. Do you set targets? Do you set goals? This could really suit anybody, whether you work within construction as a consultant resourcer, whether you're a business owner, whether you're a recruitment business owner. Really important at this time of year, in my opinion, to reflect on the year that's passed and obviously look at goals moving forward. So what goals should you be setting for 2023? A lot of people will go into next year with an idea of the budget they want to hit, and that be their main goal or their only goal for 2023. For me, I don't think that necessarily works. Let's just say, for argument's sake, you set a budget of 200 grand next year that you want to bill as a recruitment consultant. What happens in June when you're only on 70? Do you give up? Do you push to try and achieve it, but you've still only got that one thing to aim for? I don't think that works. I like to work on the basis of having a lot of goals across various different impacts in my life. My aim this year is that I'm going to set 100 goals for 2023. These will vary from small goals to big, hairy, scary goals that may or may not be achieved, and obviously everywhere in between. And they'll cover various things. They'll cover the business, they'll cover my personal life, and they'll cover my health as well and my well-being. And that's how I like to do it. So there's lots of targets that we can hit. If we set 100 goals next year, or if I set 100 goals next year and I hit 80 of them, that's fantastic. If I set one and I don't hit it, that's not quite so good. I don't feel quite so good about myself for failing to hit my only target. So what are your goals going to be next year? For me, as a business, we're going to be looking at a lot of things, but certainly within the business, things like average customer value. How can we improve our service so that clients spend more money with us? Everybody within the team has got their own budget, but we also have other targets as well that allows them to have days off, that allows them to have half-day finishes on a Friday, that allows them to come to the director's lunch once a quarter. We don't strictly stick to one goal per person because we don't want to get 3, 4, 5 months into the year for those goals to become redundant and people have nothing to fight for. For me personally, like I say, there'll be the business goals, there'll be the personal goals. What do I want to achieve, both in family life, financially, and health-wise, what do I want to achieve? Normally it revolves around running, as some of you that may know me will know. There'll be a target on how far I want to run next year or how quick I want to get my times. But my aim is to have 100 goals next year, 100 targets that I'm going to aim to achieve. It'll be typed up. It'll be printed out, it'll be stuck into a frame, into a picture frame. It's going to sit on my desk all year so that every day when I come into the office, those goals are staring back at me. So if I've got 5 minutes, 10 minutes of time spare where I don't know what my focus is, what I need to do, if I look at those lists and those goals, straight away there's going to be targets that I can aim to achieve and tasks that I can do that are going to get me towards those goals. Ticking them off along the way, or highlighting them as I prefer to do. I'll be taking it out of the frame, highlighting off the ones I've achieved, back in the frame, back on the desk, and for 2023 I'm going to aim to achieve as many of those 100 as possible. I'd be interested to know what your goals are for next year. Put a comment in the comments of your goals. It helps you be accountable if you write it down. If you vocalise it to people, it helps you be accountable. It may even be that I vocalise some of the goals at the start of next year on this vlog of what we're aiming to achieve as a business. But definitely make sure it's written down somewhere you can see it, where you can focus. If you like this video, make sure you give it a like and definitely subscribe to the channel. We've got a mini goal of 100 subscribers by Christmas. You may have seen on some of the socials. If you could give this channel a like and a subscribe, that'd definitely help towards us hitting our first goal or the final goal of 2022 before we head into 2023. Thank you very much, and I look forward to seeing you next week.